mysterious person behind the screen, and welcome to part 3 of the Doctor Who DVD collection. This part we'll be looking at the Tom Baker era. So, let's just get started right along here with Robot. Now, I love Robot, plain and simple, I love it. It's a great way to introduce the Tom Baker era, and it's just an all-rounder, great, funny, enjoyable story. Sontaran Experiment, I really like the Sontaran Experiment. It is overshadowed, but, you know, it is good. The mighty Genesis of the Daleks. Genesis of the Daleks, I don't need to tell you how good it is, because look, the sticker says, Doctor Who #1 story ever. Yes, the sticker's slightly ripped off, because I had this DVD for ages, but still, yeah, Genesis of the Daleks is just amazing. Amazing way to get you into the classic era as well, like it did with me. So, second shelf down now, second row. Oh god, that feels easier on my arms, actually. Revenge of the Cybermen. I don't really like it that much. It's okay, it just tends to drag a bit, and the Cybermen aren't very threatening to me. Yeah, it's okay. Terror of the Zygons, a great story. Terror of the Zygons, it's absolutely brilliant. Again, a must for any Doctor Who fan. Pyramids of Mars. It's not often a Doctor Who story leaves me speechless, but this one managed to do that. Everything about it is amazing. It's absolutely fantastic. The way that Sutekh just brings the Doctor down to his level, and it's just so powerful, and Tom Baker's so intense, and it's just a great story. I love it. I recommend it to any Doctor Who fan. Of course, this is the Tom Baker era, so pretty much every story in this era is amazing, bar a few, of course. The Brain of Morbius, again, an amazing one. Brain of Morbius, great, classic Hammer horror, field story. It borrows a lot from Frankenstein, and it's a great one. The Seeds of Doom, again, my latest review, actually, the Seeds of Doom. Seeds of Doom is absolutely amazing. Once again, a must for any Doctor Who fan. It's just so good. But yeah, Seeds of Doom is great. Hand of Fear, Sarah Jane Smith's last story. Yeah, I enjoy this one. It's not the best story in the world, but it's a good one. The Deadly Assassin, a great one, this. This is a really good one. The only story where the Doctor doesn't have a companion. Yeah, Deadly Assassin is really good. Really good. The Face of Evil, it's an alright one. It's okay. It's not a bad one. Tom Baker's absolutely hilarious in it. He's so funny in this. And not much to say really, just the introduction of Leela, but it's a good story. The Robots of Death. Again, the Robots of Death. Oh my goodness, this is a great one. Robots of Death is one of the best stories ever, period. It's just, nothing comes close to it apart from Pyramids of Mars, the Holy Grail. But yeah, Robots of Death, fantastic. The Talons of Weng-Chiang. Talons of Weng-Chiang is again fantastic. This 6-part story doesn't drag for me at all. I feel like it's well paced. It's got a good threatening villain. Jago and Lightfoot are amazing, and it's just an amazing story. Horror of Fang Rock. Just watch this story, and it's great. It really is good. Wasn't expecting that much. I mean, I've heard good things about it from TJ Productions, but I wasn't expecting like a mammoth, like knock your socks off great story. But it was. It's really good, this one. Really good Leela story as well. And there's a big gap here because I'm missing season 16, which is the key to time. That's the whole season, and Horror of Fang Rock is the start of season 15. So I'm missing most of season 15 and all of season 16. So yeah, huge gap here as we go on to Destiny of the Daleks, which I don't like at all. Oh, I don't like Destiny of the Daleks. The Daleks are tatty. They're not threatening at all. There's so many plot holes. I can't believe Terry Nation would just go back on what he's written. Like, I think this was by Terry Nation, and it's just, it's amazing how we could go from a pretty good story, the Daleks, to this. But whatever. City of Death, an absolutely amazing one once again. City of Death is a classic. Oh, I love that music. Yeah, City of Death, fantastic. Shada. Shada. What a shame that you weren't completed. I literally just finished watching this last night. And oh my god, it's a shame that it wasn't completed. It's such a good story. And, oh, I wish it could have been completed. But with what they've done, because this is just a transfer of the VHS that was released in 1992. It's just been put onto a DVD. But what they did in the 90s with the VHS was fantastic. And yeah, it is good. It's such a shame that it couldn't have been completed. Okay, so now we have the, what's this called? I don't remember what this was called. E-Space Trilogy. E-Space Trilogy with Full Circle, State of Decay and Warrior's Gate. Full Circle, it's okay. It's not the best, but, you know, it's a good story. State of Decay. State of Decay is the best one out of the E-Space Trilogy. Again, not the best story in the world, but it's okay. It's okay. Warrior's Gate, I don't really like. It's very confusing, and if you can keep up with it, it's quite good. But if you don't get you can easily get confused with this, is what I'm trying to say. The New Beginnings box set. This is a really good box set. I love this. So Keeper of Traken. The Keeper of Traken is like what I think is a prequel to Logopolis. Like, I feel like it's not the best story in the world, but it's a prequel that sets up the events of Logopolis. And speaking of Logopolis, Logopolis is the one that really, really kicked off the 80s for me. Just that, all of these, yeah, well, they started the 80s here, and obviously the Leisure Hive did. I didn't feel like it was properly settled in. I feel like it just randomly changed title sequence and changed Tom Baker's costume and changed the music and everything. But Logopolis cemented it. The regeneration scene, the music, everything's great in it. And this was the one that properly kicked off the 80s for me. Okay, so that's it. We're done with the Mammoth Tom Baker era. Now, I wish I could have more of his stories, because compared to some people, and thinking about how much is in the entire run, I don't actually have that much. But the Tom Baker run, brilliant. And yeah, next part we'll be looking at the Peter Davison era. Now, I've got Time Flight and Arc of Infinity still to watch, so I reckon it'll be in a couple of weeks, probably 2 weeks now. So yeah, I'll look forward to that. I hope you've enjoyed this part, guys, and I'll see you soon.